Mm. You're starting to realize so much more about life, and life is starting to realize so much more about you. As you continue this journey, you start to realize these new waves of energy that are taking place, and are taking place in your job, in your opportunities, in your relationships, how you are treating yourself, how you are thinking. You're becoming more aware of how everything is starting to tick and tock in your reality. And this is such a beautiful sign and a beautiful message for you, because now you're able to take the necessary steps and actions to really start to cultivate a beautiful art piece in your life, a beautiful musica. Almost want to say a mosaic painting. Now it's like, if you want to use like watercolors or, you know, regular paint or crayons or colored pencils, um, or canvas, whatever. I don't even know if that's a type of art or not, but that's just what came through. And like, start to have fun with it. It's not going to look quote unquote perfect at first, and it very well just may. What is perfect to you may not be perfect for somebody else. And what may not look perfect to you could totally be perfect for somebody else. It's your ability to trust in yourself to take those actions, to really just put something out there and put most of your eggs into that basket. And you can still keep a few for some other things, you know? Like for me, doing life coaching and energy healing, like I love it. I will do that for the rest of my life, no cap on God. And I want to do some other things. My soul wants to be a yoga instructor. So I already took a yoga certification course. It took me 8 months, passed it, and I didn't. And even afterwards, I didn't even think I was going to be a yoga instructor. Like even to okay, so here is what can be going above and beyond and trusting in yourself that things can work out, even if all hope is like lost. Okay, so back in 2022, not many people know this story. I told this story maybe to like 4 or 5 people. I was in Peru and I had my final project due for my yoga class. It was like my final teaching class that I had to do, and I had to do it on Zoom and record myself and all the things. And I'm in Peru, specifically Cusco. Cusco is 13,000 feet above sea level. That's insane. Like when I got off the plane, I couldn't even like breathe. I was uh, like I had to adjust, adapt to the environment, to the air, to their way of life. And I didn't have Zoom. Okay. Like everyone else got Zoom in my class. There was like 30 people. And I asked multiple times if I could borrow somebody's Zoom to record my class. Basically everyone ghosted me, except my teacher who told me she couldn't do it because she had to use hers at that time. And I was like, man. And like I felt so like not seen, like not cared for. Like no one could really help me at all. And like I didn't want to spend money on Zoom because it would have been like $100 just for like one time, you know? And I felt really down. I was like, man, I don't think my people care about me. I'm supposed to be familia, you know? And I was like, okay, something else has got to happen. So I ended up contacting one of my buddies. And I was like, hey, I'm in a rut. Like, I need to borrow your Zoom. And he goes, okay. He goes, what for? And I said, well, for my yoga teacher training. And he goes, oh, okay. Well, hey, if I let you borrow my Zoom, could a few people attend your yoga class? And I was like, I don't see why not. So what was only supposed to be for my yoga class, I had 3 extra people join in on my yoga class. So I had 7 people. And then it was funny because like I had to use my phone. I couldn't even look at what time it was the entire time because I'm in a hostel. So I was like, oh my God. So like I legit had to go downstairs to the kitchen and I was like, hey, I need to borrow like a stopwatch or a timer of some sort. And they're like, okay. So they gave me a pair, and this pair was a timer. You could turn it and it has the time, or it sets the timer. So like I legit had to set three 20-minute interval alarms with this pair timer as I was coaching people, leading people in a yoga class. It was a vinyasa. And I had to like sometimes I would go down into like chaturanga and lower myself, and then I would have to do a barrel roll and I have to see like how much time is left so that I could get into the next section because like you have your asanas, and then you have your fire and your water, and then your inversions, and then you have your relaxadaisical or lackadaisical moves, closing ones, shavasana, all that, right? And like, oh my God, it was just crazy because like I never knew what time it was. And like I had literally had to like get off the camera and like go all the way down so no one could even see me, and then barrel roll to check what time it was and then how much time I had left. And then I'll be able to go back. And then I finished it and I passed. And no one said anything. My teacher, my teacher, she looked at the whole thing and she was like, oh my God, you did great. I feel like this is the way that it was supposed to be meant for you. Like you're different from every other yoga instructor. A lot more people are going to be doing it traditionally, but you added a little bit more of a spiritual finesse vibe to it. And I was like, yeah, that's for sure. So even when all hope is lost, how can you even make subtle, simple changes or even react and still trust and not freak out? Right. Because a part of me was freaking out because I was like, wow, if I don't get this turned in, I probably don't pass. And I spent $3,000 on this. You know what I'm saying? So your ability to trust in yourself is going to be a superpower. Even if you freak out for a little bit, that's okay. And if you have that capacity and that higher alignment, like you feel it boiling up in you. If something's going wrong, something's not right, it's boiling and it's getting heavier and heavier and it just wants to blow up in your face. Can you take a breath? Can you sink back into the present moment where all exists? Because in that present moment, in that other moment, you were only focused about that. But when you drop into the present, then everything else starts to open up. My car got into a car accident. I wasn't in it, but someone hit my parked car. And I looked at my car and I was like, oh my God, the tires fucked. The, it could have damaged like not just the rim, but like the thing that holds the tire, right? And then other things, the gas canister got hit too. And a part of me wanted to like freak out. And I felt myself and was seeing myself getting to that point. And I was like, wait a minute, let's relax. We're here right now. And then I walked to the front of the car and I saw a note. And a guy left his phone number and he told me he was so sorry. And company, the insurance, paid for it all. Not a dime came out of my wallet. And I was really grateful. And he was so nice. And him and his wife drove me places for the next like 3 days. They're like, hey, what can we do? This, that, and a third. And yeah, I was so grateful. Like they really helped me. They got me to my podcast when I was doing a podcast. They bought me food. They, got me to work, and I was just like, this is amazing. So someone told me that if I would have freaked out, I would have brought in another timeline where like none of that probably happened. And when he told me that, I actually started to cry. Like there was like some tears coming down my face. And another part of me realized like there are multiple dimensions happening at the same time. It's just your energetic state in every present moment is going to dictate what is going to come through. Oh my God, that is gold. I'm gonna make a reel out of that one, yo. Oh my God. Blessings on blessings for that. That's so awesome. That is raw. The energetic state that you choose to be in will dictate what dimensions want to come in. I just paraphrased that, but totally amazing, right? That's like, what do you get to do with that? You know, like what is happening in your life right now that you would like to see it be better, see it be bigger, more expansive, more loving, more abundant, more fun, more excitement, more joy, more peace, whatever the case may be. Seize the moment, choose, embody it, and be in it, and act from that place. I did a video the other day where it was like all about self trust, self belief, right? It's like, where can you be more confident in your life? Where can you be so stern, so direct, so accurate, so pinpoint, so streamlined in the things that you believe in that they feel true to others? That, of course, are in the best of highest of good, right? The highest of love and light. My, because I know some people's minds kind of went like, well, what about all the bad stuff that's happening in the world? It's like, yes, and you're watching this video for a reason, for many reasons. Actually, I don't even like it when it says you're here for a reason. It's like, no, there are many reasons why. There's always more than one, always more than one, at least for what I have experienced in my life. And I feel like for so many of you as well. So it's reasons, but there's definitely going to be at least one huge moment, one massive reason why you're there. And then everything else gets to trickle down and start to form and shape shift for you, where it really starts to like make sense. And it's like, oh, this is how this came into my life. This is what this was. This is what it was supposed to show me. Mm. What can you tell yourself right now that will lift your spirit up? What is something that you need to hear? What is something that your body wants you to know? Mm. For me, it's your own song, it's your own dance, it's your own beat, rhythm, harmony, and not everyone's going to vibe with it. But what matters is that you vibe to it. Yo, dropping. I don't even want to say golden nuggets, but we're not dropping dimes, popping bottles. That's how the young kids would say, or TI. Oh my God, life can be so much fun. And I'm here in Costa Rica. God sent me here. My intuition sent me here. And I'm so happy it did. I love you, Ohio. I love you, mom and dad and parents, but I couldn't spend the next 3 months with you guys. 2 months was enough. And it's nothing against them. It's just my soul is on this path and it has so much that it wants to do. And I know your soul does too. So learning how to tap into that will be so great, so massive, so life altering. But trust what comes up. And you can feel the trust. You can feel the light, the serenity, the essence of how it makes you feel. And what else comes up after you get that feeling? It's like that excitement, that bliss, that like that happy face, that big smile, the yes, let's go, let's go, let's do it. We got this. And then go. Do it. That's your heart singing to you. That's what you want to listen to. That's what you get to listen to. And your life will start to work in your favor. But don't be surprised if other things have got to kind of have to fall away, have to break down, or at least show their real colors, their real realness to it. And you'll know. Oh, you'll know real quick with the quickness. I'm talking like formula racing, that quick turn, going like 100 miles an hour. Okay, maybe like 60, but you get my point. You get the drift, and you shift, and then you lift. It's amazing. It really is. Okay, I believe. Is there anything else that these beautiful humans would like or need to get to know? Okay, nothing straight else from the divine, even though I am the divine too. You are too. I will leave you with this. Just remember that everything is energy. Everything can neither be created nor destroyed. It's already here. So anything that you are wishing and wanting right now, it's already here. Now it's just working towards that, putting effort and energy to it and having fun with it and learning to be in those moments and knowing when to let go. Like when I do my life coaching energy sessions, like I love them, like I stated earlier. But like if I had to focus on those like just all the time, like I I wouldn't have as much fun. Like being the yoga instructor and being a soccer coach. Those are two other things that I truly want to do. I really want to do those too. So, because like when I can get my mind out of my business and into like my other passions and joys, and also being of service still, like I'm still leading people in yoga. I want to coach students in soccer. I would love to do high school soccer. Even if I had to start with like a travel team or something, that's cool too. But I know it's all happening, it's all expanding. I'm already calling it in and I'm already seeing synchronicities for all of it. So, and the synchronicities make me happy, make me feel really great inside. And that's also another key is making sure that those synchronicities, those road signs, as one of my Buddhist monk friends would mention to me, he was always calling them road signs. And I'm like, do you mean synchronicities? And he goes, yeah, I guess you could call it that. And I'm like, you could definitely call it that, my guy. That's the same thing. You can't tell me that they're not, at least for me, my experience. They are definitely the same freaking thing. So, like, I'm not no Buddhist monk, but I definitely was able to share some stuff with that Buddhist monk. And he was like, huh, it was very interesting. He was definitely taken by a human like me. I learned a lot from him. He definitely learned some things from me. It's not every day that he meets a suburban young guy who's got some knowledge to have as a drip, you know what I'm saying? As the young kids may say. So, all right. We're gonna send you off with this beautiful, lovely energy. It's for your best and highest good. So please take a beautiful breath in through your nose and big sigh out the mouth. Another big breath in, big sigh out the mouth. Take another one and let it go. One more deep breath in, hold the breath. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. All right, now find your own natural rhythm. Finding peace and comfort and presence here. Slowing down the breath even more. Longer inhales, slower exhales. Your floodgates are open to receive abundance, and your knowingness to receive that abundance is in full effect. It is turned on. Know this. Know thyself. Take one more beautiful, slow breath in. Take your time. Slow breath out. Pierced lips. Wonderful. Okay. We close this circle, thanking our angels, our ancestors, spirit guides, God, Goddess, spirit creator, and any other light beings of the best and highest good, purified, sanctified energies with guidance, connection, and protection as we continue on with our journeys. You are so loved and so cared for. We believe in you. We see you. We trust you. Keep being who you are, as it is more than enough. And always believe in yourself. All right. Namaste, y'all.